No matter how accurate a forecast may be, its value can be totally lost by poor, inadequate briefing. The aviation briefing counter is one of the few places where direct contact is made with the user of our products. Therefore, it is important when working at the counter to project a competent, helpful image. You are the Bureau's representative, a front-line person. The job is to be of assistance to aviation users. This tape highlights some bad briefing techniques as well as presenting some recommended procedures.
Case study number 1. The briefing officer in this case has not familiarised herself with the forecasts and therefore resorts to reading. Note the stumbling and uncertainty that results and the effect this has on the pilot.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello.
Can you give me some information about a flight to Parafield? I'm going via Hamilton, arriving in Parafield 0900.
Right, off to Adelaide. You'll want area 30 and 31 and area 50. Where have I put that? Oh, here it is, sorry. Right. Okay, area 30, 31 and 32 are all the same today, so your winds, what level are you flying at?
8,000 feet.
Oh, you've got, at 2,000 feet, you've got wind 310 at 15. Oh, that's north of a line, Mildura to, sorry,
Mallacoota, is it?
Yeah, Mallacoota. You won't be flying up there, will you?
No,
sorry.
certainly not.
Sorry, wind south of a line, Mildura to Mallacoota. You've got cloud isolated CB, bases 4,000 feet, top to 30,000 feet. Visibility's been amended to 40 kilometres. Oh no, but deteriorating in rain, 6 kilometres in rain and 4,000 metres in thunderstorms. And the weather, turbulence, occasionally severe below 10,000 feet, south of a line, Kingscote, Albury and Flinders Island. That'd be covering most of your flight, wouldn't it?
Well, would it?
Yeah, Kingscote's on Kangaroo Island, Kingscote's down here, Albury over here, and then down to Flinders Island. Yeah, we're covering most of... Oh, actually, I've got a segment here. Yeah, I should have... Someone else drew this up for me, I'm sorry. Yeah, here's Kingscote to Kilmore Gap, cloud isolated QNIM 4,000 feet.
Oh, I won't be flying through the Kilmore Gap.
Oh, no, of course you won't. Right, sorry. OK. Parafield, 05 to 1400, 300 at 8, 9999, 2 of strata Q at 3,000, 5 of outer Q at 12,000. Is enter on Parafield 2 for 4,000 metre visibility in thunderstorms. That's 05 to 07. What time are you getting there again?
0900.
Oh, so that won't... No, sorry, there's no enter. I'll just go through that again. Yeah, OK. And the same for Adelaide too, that enters on Adelaide. Oh, but no, sorry, but it doesn't cover you. No. Right. Yeah, so there you are. I told you about the Sigmet, didn't I?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, OK then.
Bye-bye. See you again next time.
Right.
Case study number 2. This is the same situation as before. However, this time the briefing officer is prepared and therefore is able to emphasise the salient points. Hello, Dick. How are you?
Good, thanks, Mike. And yourself?
I'm well. Very well indeed. Where are you flying to today?
I'm going to Moorabbin, Hamilton, Parafield, 0700 ETA at Hamilton.
Right. And then on to Parafield, eh? A couple of hours later. OK, what level are you cruising at, Dick?
7th hour, Mike.
All right. A few days since you've flown, or what?
Yes, just a couple of days.
All right. Well, I better give you a bit of a rundown on the situation. Yes. not all that good, Dick. A couple of slow-moving highs here. However, crossing your track during the course of your flight, we have a front which is fairly active, actually. There's some thunderstorms to do with that. That front, by the way, does show up rather nicely on the satellite picture we have. They show them up very well, don't they?
It does come up well, yeah. Too well.
Three big points, I suppose, Dick, about this flight. One would be a SIGMET, which I've shown here on this chart here. There's a SIGMET current for the track you're on today. It's for low-level turbulence. We're expecting some severe low-level turbulence there today. That will certainly affect you for your trip,
Yeah,
so
I'll have it all the way.
you want to be wary of that most of the way virtually to
Yeah,
Parafield, so
right.
you want to watch out for that. Second point is the thunderstorms I've already mentioned. This front here, we have some thunderstorms to do with that, so you should encounter isolated thunderstorms.
Just isolated, are they?
Yes, yes, but that leads me to the third point. Hamilton has, we have inter on Hamilton for thunderstorms.
No. That means 60 holding for...
No, tempo is the 61, inter means 30 minutes fuel.
That's right,
Dick.
yeah, that's right, 30.
Anyway, I've got your bits of paper here, Dick. We've got the area forecasts here and the TAF sheet here. I might leave you to have a look at those just for a few minutes. Perhaps I could mark the appropriate sections with my red biro here. They're fairly complicated today, but the appropriate bits for you are those three bits, and your TAFs, of course, are Hamilton here and Parafield there. So how about taking a couple of minutes to have a look at those? I'll answer any questions you've got.
Yeah, what... Oh, winds. Right
Yes.
here. Oh,
Yes.
here
7,000 foot, was it?
yes,
Yes.
right,
Well,
yeah.
that'd be 290 at
290.
40 for the Victorian area.
What have we got down the
280 at
280
20.
at 20.
Yeah, so it's headwinds all the way, Dick.
Yes, Mike, it certainly is. It's
Not real good?
No, it is not. And what about... any
the
inter on...
TAFs?
Oh, no, here's a TAF. No, I just missed out on
You
Parafield.
do, yes,
Yeah,
yes. There
inter-
was an inter on before 0700, but you're due after
0507.
07Z, so you should be
Yeah,
right.
well, that looks like...
Okay.
Well, I'll just have to be on me toes all the way then, Emily.
Yes, have to be on your toes.
Oh,
certainly.
well, can't win all the time.
No.
Okay,
All right,
Mike.
Dick. Have a good
Thanks a
flight.
lot. See you later.
See you
All the
next
best.
time. Yep. Case study number 3. The briefing officer believes that once the forecasts are available to the pilot, the day's work is done. One might well ask, what do we need briefing officers for?
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello.
I wonder if you could give me some information about the flight from here to Parafield.
There's you're flying below 18,500 feet, are you?
Yes, I am.
On the end of the counter there, there's a forecast. That'll be right.
Right.
Hello? Oh, it's June, is it? How are you? Oh, it's a long time since I heard from you. What have you been up to?
Excuse me.
Oh, just a second, just a sec.
This isn't my forecast.
Well, what's that one? What is it?
It's areas 30.
Oh, well, look, try the one next to it. It's probably that one there, I'd say.
Good.
It's just a guy at the counter. It won't be a minute. What have you been up to anyway? Oh, did you really go there? Gosh, how did you manage that?
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Where are the TAFs, please?
down the other end. One of those forms over there is the tap. Try. What's that one down the end? Is that it?
Yeah, good. Thanks.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, good heavens. Really? No, I didn't know that. Gosh,
Excuse me.
just a second.
Could you tell me what the occasional severe turbulence is due to?
Oh, there's a SIGMET out. You can see it on that board over there. It's for severe turbulence due to wind. We've got this front coming up, and there's fairly strong winds in the low levels. Yeah, I think you can see it on the area. The wind's 40 knots or something. Yeah. It's you can read that up there. Right.
Okay. Thanks very much.
Yeah. No, I hadn't heard about that at all. No.
Case study number 4. Briefings don't always need to be complicated and lengthy. If the situation is straightforward, the briefing should be concise. Good afternoon, Anne.
Afternoon, Mike.
How are you? How can we help you today?
Well, I'm off to Brisbane with a half-an-hour stopover at Sydney along the way.
Right. Sydney and Brisbane both look fine today, Anne, so no problems up there. However, you may encounter a few problems down in the Melbourne FIR. We have a front, as you can see here from our latest analysis, Anne. We have a front moving across the Melbourne area during the afternoon. In accordance with that, we're expecting some severe low-level turbulence, and turbulence below 10,000 feet. That's this green area here. We have a SIGMET valid for that, so you'd want to watch that, I suppose, if you climb out in the Melbourne area. Okay, also in accordance with this front, we have the expectation of some isolated CBs, again just for the Melbourne FIR. That front, by the way, shows up rather nicely on our current satellite picture.
Oh, yes, it does,
which you can
doesn't
see
it?
there. Yes. Okay. We have a TTF for you here, Anne. Sydney, TTF, I suppose you'll be leaving fairly shortly, will you?
Yes, I will.
Yes. Latest actual from Sydney, Cav OK, and the expectation there, no SIG, so that's no significant change from Cav OK for the next 3 hours. So that's fine, eh? And Brisbane, of course, it's the TAF you want there. Virtually Cav OK on their TAF. They have, or we've just put 1 octa of cumulus at 3,500 feet there. Okay, grid point winds and temps there.
Good.
SIG weather prog there. Anything else we can do?
Right, now I think that should be fine. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, have a good trip.
Okay, thank you.
See you next time.
Right, bye.
Bye.
In summary, we hope that this presentation has highlighted the following aspects of pilot briefing. There is no substitute for adequate preparation. The major points of the briefing must be presented clearly and concisely. Make the delivery of the information interesting and show enthusiasm.